Hey guys, how we getting on today? And welcome to Stephen O'Brien Coaching Podcast. And today is episode 7. So today I'm talking all about fitness, talking about anxiety, sharing a little bit about my own personal story and the impact fitness has had on my life and with my anxiety. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode.
What's up guys, how are we today? So we're going to talk about, can fitness and going to the gym, taking up a fitness regime help with anxiety? Now, speaking from my own personal journey, my own personal perspective on this is that it can massively help. Now, we know that when you're experiencing anxiety, it's really about creating a reality in your head that hasn't even happened yet. So what can happen when we're training, when we're getting into a gym, is that we can start to focus more on what's happening around us. So we start to bring it back into the present moment. And for me, when I was kind of going through, or when I kind of first started off my own fitness journey, I was really struggling mentally. I was going through a lot of stuff, not just anxiety, but depression. And I was in a really bad place. So for me, it was escapism. For me, it was about getting into the gym, getting myself moving, allowing myself to unleash any anger, frustration, fear, anything that was kind of built up inside of me, it came out in the gym. So when I was going through my training sessions, I just started to push myself harder and harder. And what this was doing is it was allowing me to step outside of my head and really kind of putting my focus into what I was doing right here and right now. Whether that was lifting weights, doing some sprints on the treadmill, getting on the punching bags, just punching the bag. And it just made me start to feel a lot better within myself. It allowed me to be able to remove myself from the thoughts that were happening inside my head. Now we know with anxiety is really about creating a false reality that may not even happen around us. And then we start to build up this fear. Our bodies can start to go under different stresses and stuff. As it excels even more on top of that, you can end up with panic attacks and stuff, which I've experienced myself as well at a couple of times throughout my life. So bringing it back into the fitness part, for me, it was about getting in there, getting moving, pushing myself, allowing those stresses to come under my body that I started to enjoy. So it really kind of defogged what was happening inside my head, and it really, I suppose it built up a bit of an addiction inside me to actually want to train more, to actually want to go to the gym. Because when I first started, something just clicked inside me that very first day. And ever since that day, I've just been hooked on it. And like my journey, it took a long time for me to actually improve on my health. It took a long time for me to actually change my whole body composition. But for actually feeling good inside, that was something that I got immediately. And now I know for anybody struggling with kind of mental health issues, anxiety, stuff like that, it's definitely a step to actually try. It's definitely worth pushing yourself. Even if you're feeling uneasy, even if you're feeling anxious of even just stepping into the gym, it's really worth trying to build up that courage to actually get out there and do it. Just because of my own experience and the impact it's had on me. Now I know even the thought of going to a gym, it can cause anxiety on some people. Maybe they may not feel confident in themselves. Maybe feel a bit ashamed about their own body confidence issues and stuff like that. But when you kind of learn to step over that and say, do you know what, I need to do this for me. I need to forget everything else that's happening around me. I need to forget what other people, what I think other people may be thinking of me. I need to forget all that and I just do it for me. Because at the end of the day, we need to focus on number one, and number one is you. When you focus on yourself and you just allow yourself to step outside of your comfort zone, that's when things can really start to change for you. Now, you could start off this fitness journey at home as well. It's completely up to you. This is just my own experience and the things that have helped me by pushing myself to go to the gym. But you could actually start this journey at home. And what I would try and suggest you do is look up, like even send me a message. I'll send you on a couple of workouts you can do at home. But just look up on YouTube even, and you're going to find these home workouts. You're going to find workouts that allow you to elevate your heart rate. It's going to allow you to build up your strength, build up your conditioning, get a bit of a sweat on, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a routine that can actually push you, that you don't have to really think too much about as well, that you can actually go in there and focus on it and get yourself moving. And now by trying that, it can drastically help improve on your own mental state. Now, it may not be a long-term solution for you. It also may not be something that you enjoy. But at least if you step out there and actually give it a go and try it, you'll soon find out. Now, for me, it was something I was hooked on straight away. It was something I really enjoyed. So for me, it was something I could keep up long term. Now, there is other areas as well that you can actually focus on to help you improve on your mental state and help you reduce your anxiety. Perhaps you might like to do some swimming. Perhaps you like to do some running, cycling, whatever it may be. At the end of the day, what we're doing is we're trying to focus on moving. We're trying to push ourselves to elevate our heart rate and add new stresses to the body in around helping build up our cardio. So just try it. Just step outside or give it a go. If it's something you haven't done before, then I highly recommend you giving it a go. Now, I do hope this helps you. I do hope you have that courage to actually build up to get out there and do it. And I do also hope that it helps with your anxiety. Again, any questions whatsoever, feel free to hit me up. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in today, and I shall speak to you soon.
So guys, once again, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out today to actually listening to this episode. If you got value from it, I hope there is some nuggets in there. I hope there's some bits and pieces that you can take away from it that will actually help impact you or help to improve on your anxiety. Also as well, if you could please rate the show, review the show, leave any comments. If you did get some takeaways from this, I'd love if you could actually share the episode as well on your social media. Be sure to follow me on social media platforms at Stephen O'Brien Coaching. And yeah, I can't wait to have you guys tune in again for the next episode.